Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Greg McCloskey from ForexLive.com. Today's date is April 8th, 2016. I'm going to take a technical look and apply some education in this technical look as we go along of the dollar versus yen, that is. All right, well, I'm going to start off with taking a look at the hourly chart here. And for the dollar versus yen this week, we moved sharply to the downside. We started the week up here. On Thursday, that was yesterday's trade, we moved down to our low here, and into Thursday afternoon and into Friday, we moved to the upside. We're now coming down a little bit off of that high right there. From a technical perspective, what did we see here? Well, from what I see, I could draw a channel trend line to the downside here on the top side. I can fit a parallel channel bottom trend line, and we fell below the lower trend line in trading yesterday right here. And that accelerates the trading range, doesn't it? We were in this range right here, and now we're accelerating the trading range to the downside. I don't mess with that. I don't mess with that until the market tells me that it's turning the bias from more negative to more positive. Now, or from bearish to bullish. Where might that occur? Well, off of this chart and off this chart only, that would have occurred right here, where the price moved back above the broken trend line. And as you can see, when the market moved above that line, we started to get further momentum to the upside, and we corrected it, and we moved up to another area right here where the market stalled out. Now, why did the market stall out up here? And the reason is because we had two things here: the 50% retracement of this last trend move to the downside. So this was the last. We consolidated and then trended to the downside. So we consolidate and then trend. So we came to that 50% retracement level at the 109.14 level. And also we kind of sniffed, got close to, somewhat close to this topside trend line, our top side of our channel trend line. And so you can imagine that sellers lined up here with stops above this line. That's what traders do. They define the risk, they limit the risk against technical levels. And we saw the market rotate back to the downside. That's the way I see it as a technician. Now, what was the level here where the market moved above this trend line? That level comes in at around the 108. Looks like around 108.40, let's call it 108.40, 41, okay? So let's remember that line, 108.40, 41. My question to you was there an earlier level through here where the bias turned more from negative to positive? And in order to see that, you have to go to the 5-minute chart. And if I look at the 5-minute chart, we had another channel through here in yesterday's trade where we went a little bit below it. And then our low price on the day found actual support right near the bottom side of this channel trend line of this. We saw that trend move to the downside yesterday. So in reality, this was a low-risk trading area. Why? Because if you bought down here, where was your risk if the price went below the trend line? And that's what some traders did and forced the market to the upside. Where else might there be a low-risk trading opportunity to the upside in the dollar versus yen in yesterday's trade? Well, there are two things I have here. One is this is the last trend move to the downside. We did this consolidation / correction here, and then trend move to the downside. And I like to lean against the 38.2 to 50%. If it moves above that area, that's more bullish. Okay, so that's one. And the other area is when the price moved above this trend line right here. And so, and you can see, once again, we moved above the topside trend line. We saw the further momentum. We got above the 50%. And for the most part, we stayed above this 38.2 to 50% retracement level. Now, remember that 40 level that we broke above on the hourly chart? This is the market moving up to that 40 level. We moved up to it. That's toward the trend line. The market came down. We moved up to it again. And off of this 5-minute chart, what do you see right here? Well, this is a 200 bar moving average on the 5-minute chart. So not only do we have the 40 level, but we also had the moving average there. It wasn't until the market moved above the 40 level here and was above the 200 bar moving average that we saw further momentum to the upside. And so all of this kind of plays out in real time, folks. And traders follow these clues from the technical charts and make their judgment as far as where the price should go and where risk can be defined and where risk can be limited. When the price moves above the 200-hour bar moving average and the 100-bar moving average here, risk can be defined and limited against those two moving averages through here. So we see the buyers come in. Now, getting back to our 40-41 level right here, what do we do on the correction here today? Remember, off the hourly chart, we came up near the 50%, the 109.14 level, near the topside trend line, and we found sellers there. Now let's go to the 5-minute chart and see where we're at now. Where did our correction come down to? Well, we came right down to that old 40-41 level right through here, and the market has found some support against that old what was a ceiling through here, what we know as a trend line on the hourly chart, or was a trend line on the hourly chart, and the market remembers those levels. And so for trading here today, as long as we're able to stay above this line, the bias remains more to the upside here in the dollar versus yen. Where do we need to go back above and stay above? Well, I would say right here, back above the 100 and 200 bar moving average on the 5-minute chart. If we get back above that level, I think we have the potential to continue the move to the upside, and maybe, just maybe, even go back and take a look at the 109.14 level, and maybe even get above this trend line in the process, which currently comes in around the 109.05 level. So 109.05, 109.14, our next key level on the top side. Move and get above that, and things will be more bullish. My name is Greg Michalowski. If you like this video, please go to our YouTube channel and click on the thumbs up sign. If you didn't like it, you can also click on the thumbs down, and also we welcome your comments there as well. And if you like our videos, you can always subscribe to the Forex Live YouTube channel. Good fortune with your trading. Hope you learned something. My name is Greg Michalowski. Bye-bye now.